share, and also encourage and subscribe as well. Subscribe to the YouTube channel as of Academic Online to see more of our videos related to chemistry, related to what physics and so many things, and also some progress regarding further math and mathematics. Now note that, let's quickly go back to this point. Note that, are we together? I'll still do the recap, but let's finish what we started. Note that here I'm having now, still bring this. I'm not touching this one. Yes, we still playing with this one. It will be x squared plus, in the bracket, 5 all upon 4 all in square to give us what? Let me do like this. Sorry, don't mind this. Inshallah, we're still going to buy another one. So let's just endure that with me, the board and everything. So now this one will be what now? This one will be what? I told you that when you're saying plus like this or minus, you take the LCM. What will be the LCM of 2 and 16? Check the denominator. It is what? It is 16. Are we? So in some cases, you will see a student. You can say 2 if you don't know what will actually be the LCM. You know, we are lucky that this actually be the LCM. If you don't know if 16 or 2 can be, you can just say 2 times 16. 2 times 16 will give us what? 32, right? You can put 32 as the same. It's still the same thing. Are we together? Now let's go. So since 16 will go in 16, freely without remainder. 2 will go in 16, freely without remainder. That is why I'm making it. Using the simpler one, I'm not using the 32. But if you still use the 32, we're still going to say the same thing. Are we? 2 in 16. Now we'll pick this denominator. How many 2 are we going to see in 16? 8. 8 times minus 3. That is, this is minus 3 that is there. 2 in 16, it is 8. 8 times minus 3, minus 24. And in this thing, please and please, be conscious of what you are doing. If you omit plus, where you're supposed to put plus, or minus, you put minus, where you're supposed to put plus, where you won't get the answer. The only thing that is more paramount here, know how the principle are, and follow where there should be plus, where there should be minus. You are good to do. Believe me, it is very simple and easy to do. Now, what are we left with? Plus is here, you put the plus here. How many 16 are there in 16? 1. 1 times what that 16 is carrying. 1 times 25 will give us 25. Are we? Now, the next thing to do, bring this back. X squared plus what? In the bracket, 5 all upon 2. All in square. Because minus 24 plus 25. That is 1. Right? You put 1 all upon 16. Are we together? You put 1 all upon what? All upon 16. And note that if I'm putting 1 all upon what? All upon 16. The next thing to do here, are we together? The next thing to do here is that let's go back to this one. Find the common factor that is here. What is here? What is here? What are the common things? We can see square here. We can also see what here. We can also see what here. We can also see square here. But actually, sorry. Okay, sorry, I've made 4. I omitted some stuff here. 4. Yeah, we are going to do that. Yeah, this is 4 that will be there. Now note that before the examiners mark you can mark yourself. Before you submit the exam stuff, you can mark yourself. How do we check if we are actually right on the art of using completing the square method to solve something? You will see that. Here, this 16 that you are seeing, when the square root of 16, what are you going to get? The square root of 16 is what? Is it not 4? It is 4, right? Now, what will be giving you an enjoyment that you really get what you are actually doing is just check the denominator here. When you square root it, what you are having as the denominator, what are we having as the denominator? 16. When you square root it must be in line with what is under this. If it is not in line with what is under here, you are actually wrong. You have to go back and redo it. That means you have committed one error or the other. But actually, when you square root this and it is in line with this, you are good to go. Yeah, you have marked yourself and be expecting if it is 100 for this thing. If it is awarded 100, you are good to go. You will score your 100. Now note that. How do we? X, that's what I need, not all this value. Are we together? I'll find the means to clear 5 over 4 to square, clear it off and get my x. How do I do that? In order to call the whole thing short, because you will help me with this one, you will do it. follow this step and you tell, I know I trust you. I know you have understand how I come to get